Make a sumptuous salad with me for lunch today. So I'm working from home today. I work remotely for our state. I work 4 days a week for 10 hours. I am currently at my partner's apartment in the city while my children's father has custody of the 4 children that are still at home. In case you're wondering, like, how do I sometimes live in the country and sometimes live in the city and sometimes have a bunch of kids and sometimes not? That's why. Anyway, I'm going to be making a big salad for lunch. I'm taking this big, it's one of the Pyrex, like the stacked bowls collection. I'm taking that one. Honestly, if I had the even bigger one, I would use that. And yeah, I'm gonna start with some organic red leaf lettuce that I was able to find at Whole Foods yesterday. But if you just have a Walmart, they have some great organic romaine lettuce. That would be good. And also the little containers of like spinach or mixed greens or spinach and arugula, they usually have those organic as well. So here is the lettuce we're going to be using today. I'm going to rinse it off and I'm just going to chop up probably about half of it. So washing lettuce is something I've always been a little bit confused about because you want to get it clean. Same with fresh herbs, but you also don't want to totally waterlog it and stuff like that. So what I do is I rinse primarily all around the perimeter and like the place where it was most likely touched or whatever. And then unless I see dirt while I'm chopping or whatever, I call it good. And then I take a great big clean dish towel because, you know, I use as little paper as I can and just kind of pat it dry and absorb as much of that moisture as you can. Welcome to the star of the show. This is an organic avocado. I'm going to cut it and mash it up inside my salad bowl. So I just need to utter a prayer of gratitude because I was able to find my avocado yesterday perfectly ripe. That's not usually the case. And if that happens to you and the avocados are not getting ripe, you can get like some sort of guacamole or smashed avocado. I personally kind of like the holy guacamole because I don't like all those extra flavors in the guacamole. I like kind of a more simple flavor. I'm gonna add sauerkraut to the avocado and I really like that flavor. And so the guacamole flavors can kind of get too overpowering when you're kind of wanting to go for a sauerkraut. I'm going to season this to taste with salt and pepper. So a lot of salad dressings will call for like some kind of acid like lemon juice or vinegar or whatnot, which, by the way, Umi plum vinegar, if you're lucky enough to find that at your Whole Foods, mine did not have it. I'm not sure if they still carry it. And I used to be able to order it on Amazon from Eden Foods. If you can find that, that is the bomb. It is so, so good. But I also love this. This was also available at our Walmart, and it is organic sauerkraut. This is what I'm adding for my acid that gives it that great, you know, flavor, that acid lens. So I'm going to put, you know, probably 2 heaping tablespoons of this, and also like 2 heaping tablespoons of hemp hearts, just because they have health benefits and I love just their particular crunch. Okay, so now we just mash it together. And there's your dressing. I've got the lettuce chopped. Now I'm going to add a couple of tomatoes. Here it is, folks. Now what I'm going to do is when I want to take a bite, I'm going to go from the bottom and get some of that goodness. Some salad. Try to pick up a tomato. And there's my bite. Enjoy.